What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to episode 10 of my Assetto Corsa Competizione Path to Platinum. And it's been going on for 10 episodes, which is like double the Road to Gold series that I previously did. So, I mean, that's expected. It's Platinum. It's the highest driver rating on the game. So, that's expected at some point. Y'all thought I was done. I don't blame me. I thought I was too. Or blame you. See, I've been deathly ill for the past week, which is the reason why for those who follow, didn't have episode 10 uploaded last week. So I'm feeling much better now. I can film a video, and I've been grinding off camera while sick. So I mean, like I said, the grind don't stop. Grind does not stop. Even though I have some pretty crucial errors like that in the Porsche 919 hybrid you just saw. Anyways, though, the grind overall has been rough. I mean, car control has been awful. By awful, I mean like 50s type of awful shit. So fortunately, though, I've been able to grind that back and, get back into the 80s, which I can salvage and I can be happy with. And race-wise, racecraft has been really well. I'm really proud of how much that has gotten better. I know I'm a 99 in racecraft, so I'm basically to the max, but ratings really don't reflect true skill, and I'm still really happy with that. Anyways, though, ratings for this week are up right now, as you could see. We're up in the 94s, which I'm very satisfied with, because that's one overall point away from platinum, plus around the 250 and everything. Safety, as I said, has gone up. We're from a 72 to a 77. Things on the right are from the couple weeks ago, by the way. They're not from last week, because last week would have been much worse. Car control has gone up from a couple weeks ago, but I mean, as I mentioned, they've gone up a lot from last week. So yeah, I mean, it's been bad. Consistency is a 90, but I do believe I could do a little bit better with that, even though it's been a bit of my weakness. And I'm going to hopefully try and up my pace as well, with a little more of the knowledge that I know when it comes to, of course, aero and stuff like that. But yeah, what you're going to see today, as in the title says, is the Ferrari at Spa. Both races will be at Spa in the Ferrari. I just repeated myself. Oh my god, I'm so out of it. But anyways, be sure to like, share, subscribe. I really have nothing else to say. Comment anything you want to see new. I'm doing Assetto Corsa, not ACC, but the OG Assetto Corsa, with all kinds of cars, such as this iconic and lovely sounding Porsche 919 hybrid LMP1. So if you want to see some Assetto Corsa, then I would be more than happy to do so. I love this game. I've totally forgot I had it, owned it. But yeah. With all that being said, though, let's go ahead and hop into the Spa races. it looked like I had like two different cars. I mean, I had two different cars spinning in front of me. So honestly, I'm not mad because it could have been a lot worse. I mean, I could be having severe damage to the car anyway too. So could have been worse. Reflexes were kind of weird though. I felt like I kind of reacted faster. Yeah, this is a sport of inches. So, lap one, or the opening lap, wasn't the best. However, not really my fault. Could have done a lot better. Yeah, after what happened at the top of your Rouge, or Radion, your Rouge Radion, let's just combine those two together. Yeah, it wasn't the best. But what I can say that is a positive is my setup. And I say that because I found the right ride height, that sweet spot, right, for the ride height that made the car much more stable, and I'm someone who relies more on a stable car to, of course, be a little bit faster. Top speed is cool and everything, but for me it's all about cornering and stability, agility of the car, and I'm really happy I found that sweet spot because now I can go flat out through Blanchimont, which I'm super happy about. And yeah, that's the upside for it. I know that my aero setup is like pretty kind of aero reliant. Like the rear wing is almost at the max for Spa, and for Spa, it relies more on top speed a little more than of course cornering, because very long straights that you're going to see, Radion, Blanchimont, all that, right? So I can sacrifice a little bit of top speed. It doesn't matter to me because I feel like I'm much better. this is kind of a disappointing end to that battle with the Aston Martin. God, my voice sounds bad. But anyways, disappointing end to a battle with the Aston Martin there. No, I mean, obviously Aston Martin was at fault. He couldn't make his car stop a bit on time. However, I'm not gonna blame him because it's not egregious or anything. It was just an accident. And I mean, we had really great battles up until we were side by side into the bus stop before that happened. We were both catching up to each other, both here and there throughout the race. We were kind of on each other's tails. So yeah, I mean, a bit of a disappointing end, but overall, I really like those battles, and I'm not gonna fault the Aston Martin there, as I said, because trust me, I've been there too. So yeah. Well, it was good while it lasted, but unfortunately, of course, we had over-revved and caught a little bit of oversteer, which turned us into the wall, into that hairpin turn, and yeah, we were into the wall just around them, which got him a little closer, and then of course we got into a Ferrari who was around maybe a lap or two behind, and he was all over the place, which we got stuck behind and allowed the Aston Martin, like previously mentioned, to unfortunate, very rough. And as you can see here, down to around maybe 3 minutes or so, we are catching up, and we're toe to toe with this Aston Martin. We have the pace. I don't know what happened in these last few minutes, but I started making mistake after mistake, and I don't know if I was desperate or I got stressed out about it, but I started making mistake after mistake, and it cost me towards the end of the race. I mean, like I said, we're toe to toe with the Aston Martin here. Like, we're within a second of, the Aston Martin, but we just couldn't deliver at the end. And we're side by side here. This is what I mean, like the cornering, and that's where that rear wing downforce comes in. We're able to really get right behind him into the corners. He goes a little wide here. Yeah, I mean, like, we're doing pretty well, and getting right behind him into those corners. But here comes the source. That's what this is, the source. But it's kind of over with right then and there. So yeah, unfortunate, because I mean, we were right there. We just made way too many mistakes. So I mean, we could settle for a P5 100%. Going from a spin to a P5, I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. Here, though, I think is pretty cool. I don't know if the Aston Martin makes it made by place, but on the cooldown lap here, I go side by side with him. I can't really do much because I'm on console, but yeah. I thought it was really cool. I mean, if you look in the rearview mirror here, he kind of, flashes his lights, maybe to say "fuck you," or maybe to say, "great race." But yeah, I thought it was really cool. On to race 2. So I need to know if I'm just stupid and completely deserve this penalty, or this was just a glitch. But at the start, right? I'm gonna go back. At the start, you see the Porsche, the red Porsche, who is ahead of me, start to speed up, and I mean, you could see really everyone starts to speed up in front of me, right? So I figure, oh, the 5 lights are glitched, or I'm going to be stuck like this for a minute while everyone else starts to go, right? However, as I start speeding up, of course I'm too fast, right? And it goes green. So I don't know if it's a start procedure thing, that because I was so far back from the pack that I had to get the lights later, or it was just some glitch. And I don't know, I just find that a bit controversial, but truly unfortunate though, because I mean we had a really great start and we were just kind of passing up everyone here and there. I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate, but as I say, it's racing. Everything's not gonna go your way. So I'm not. I mean, I am upset about it, but obviously I'm not gonna bitch about it and think about it. I just need people's opinions and thoughts. Write it down in the comments below. Just let me know if I'm a dumbass, or let me know if I'm kind of right in a sense. I don't know. I just need feedback, because obviously I want to improve. Here though, we I believe serve the which is going to be a long ass penalty, and of course, is a race ruining one. But yeah, we do serve the penalty here. So, unfortunate, but you know, it's not done. We salvage what we can. It's funny that regardless of the fact that I had to serve a traffic penalty, I was still P10. But, and even then, as you just saw, I was able to still make a pass. Or 2 passes, I should say, because 2 cars decided to crash themselves. But, I mean, overall, we had some really great pace. I mean, look, if you saw the map to the left of the whole track, you saw how far it was. I mean, even though it was a lap car that was in front at the time, it was still pretty fast and able to catch him. That just shows, I feel like, how much we've grown pace-wise, because before then, I think I was not able to do all that. And especially now, I used to have, in this car in particular, around Spa, a 222. The previous race, I ran a fastest lap of 220.7 or 220.6. So pace has grown a lot ever since, and I feel as if I'm only continuing to get better. Not to glaze myself, but I'm only getting better. So yeah. Unfortunately, though, those were kind of the only passes I was able to make, because, I mean, you know, with the drive-through penalty, you can only do so much with kind of a fast grid like this. P6 overall, or P7, one of the two. Honestly, I see it as a W regardless, because it could have been much worse. Much, much worse. So, I see it as a W. P5 in race 1, which I say is pretty great. And then the P7 in race 2. So, overall, I'm happy about it. And, yeah. That is the end of the video, though. So, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed till the end, I appreciate you very, very much. And I'm gonna be back. I'm back. I may have been sick, but I am back. And with all that being said, if you don't want to miss out on a video or anything new, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Riding steamer, got a bag, now I'm back.